let's talk about something more fun and uplifting. Okay. How about recent reports that Facebook is losing subscribers left, right, and center?
It couldn't happen to a better reptilian overlord. Oh my God, I'm so over Facebook. Look, if I didn't have specific groups on Facebook that I currently admin for or moderate for, and like a lot of the business that I do, we have complimentary Facebook groups as well. Like if I didn't have that though, I would not be on Facebook. I would remove all of my data, all of my pictures, all of my information. And I am pretty locked down on Facebook, but I'm just hoping this is the death knell for Facebook. I mean, I don't think it's affecting Instagram, right? It's just Facebook, but no, apparently in Facebook. The last quarter, they lost $240 billion.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's crazy. No, but listen, I did say uplifting.
You did say uplifting. Well, what do you think about Facebook? Because we've been on Facebook for a while, obviously.
I don't really like it.
Why are you on it, do you think?
I don't. Now, I guess, more spirit pop, right. Connecting to more people, through spirit pop. But I mean, I do find, I love our spirit pop Instagram. I feel like it's a very uplifting space. So that doesn't bother me in the slightest. And, the people we follow, our followers, like it's great. It's such a cute community. And then I hear these horror stories from people just about how Facebook is. And I just, if I had to pick, I'd pick Instagram.
Yeah, most definitely. Are you on like TikTok or do you do Snapchat? Are you on
I do have a TikTok. I've done a few TikTok videos, but I don't, I'm not super active on TikTok. But I mean, I don't dislike it. I take that for what it is. To me, TikTok is really just meant to be fun. I mean, yes, I understand people are growing platforms and people are editing and making these fantastic videos. And I enjoy watching them at 3:00 in the morning when I can't sleep. But I mean, in terms of me being like a very active TikTok contributor, no, I can't see that happening. I don't know if that's my generation or what, but I do enjoy looking at it and I do think it's fun. And I see some funny things and, I see some things that I'm particularly like, making fun of people, whatever, but I can just scroll on past that and, you choose who you want to follow so you get more content based on that.
Right.
So, and I enjoy the funny. I'm always down for a funny.
And I like the recipe ones too. I like when they're cooking.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun as well. Absolutely. So I think if you use it for good and, but you use it for those reasons, then it will be a joyful experience where I feel Facebook it seems to be way too political and there's just a lot of really ugly hate energy going on with Facebook. So, I mean, I'll choose our Insta and a TikTok any day.
Agreed. And hopefully Facebook is cycling its, I mean, I hate to say that because again, some of my business is attached to it, but I mean, I really don't need that platform in my life because they invade our privacy. They are constantly manipulating algorithms. That whistleblower lady came out a few months ago, did that 60 Minutes and saying that they knowingly manipulate the algorithms and they are damaging the mental health of especially young teenage girls on things like Instagram and different platforms that they have. But they do it anyway. And they keep us in this constant state of anger and constant state of conflict because that keeps us scrolling when we're in that energy. And that is manipulative and awful. I'm telling you, we were just talking last night when my daughters were over. My daughters are 25, my daughter and her wife. And their generation, I think they can maybe remember AOL, but for the most part, they've only ever known the internet. This is the generation that was raised on the internet. And as a parent, I never really knew about what could happen because it was the first time for all of us. And, but you've got kids like watching porn in 6th grade. They're watching porn at 9, 10 years old. They're exposed to so much. If I could go back in time, I would have done things so differently just with my child's exposure to everything that's out there. And the generation of narcissists. I mean, I don't know. I just can't take it when I'm like scrolling. I like the animal videos. I like when they're a little cat in a car getting chased by the police. Anyway, I like that. That's funny and cute. But just the constant dancing and like what purpose are you serving by just being in the shot, watching somebody else talk about something, and all you're doing is reacting to somebody else who's already created the content? Do you know what I'm talking about on TikTok? They're just sitting there going,
Yes.
yeah. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's just so narcissistic to me. I can't take it. It just, I craggle. A cringe that turns into a kegel. I just feel...
I don't know why that makes me laugh, because I guess I'm very visual, so I'm picturing that happening to you.
And I don't get it. They don't have it. Just
Yeah, I know, and I think that goes way back. There were a group of older ladies. They had a reality show on OWN. I can't remember, the Golden Sisters, I think it was called. And they were three sisters that were, well, I think well into their 70s, if not maybe even 80. And it's just them going through life. However, I do feel like it was very staged. Mm-hmm. I feel like they were a little more hip than what they let on. And I think people, always find it funny to see older people reacting to like technology or things that younger people are talking about. And just, they did a lot of reaction videos and people just thought it was so cute. And I'm like, it was cute when the first person did it and it was really original. But I think then everybody started doing it ad nauseum and it just became a thing that it didn't really need to become a thing. I don't
Well, I was asking my daughter-in-law, like, is it easy to make one of these TikToks that everyone's doing? And she's like, actually, no, like you have to, it's like a tech process that you have to do. It's not very easy. She said she made a TikTok with one of her pets, one of her animals, and she said it took me forever. It was not easy, and it was like a 30-second clip. I'm just like, well, I don't know if I should.
I'm not
doing that either.
I just do. I think I've sent you a couple that I've done.
So
I just
cute.
find the cute things that are and I just do that. You throw a filter on, make it funny, and move along. But I mean, I don't even do that many. But that's about all it's good for me.
Well, we'll see.
But hey, if people out there, if you like,
if you're
it,
having
I
fun,
love
if
it
you're
for
having
you.
fun, if it's high vibe,
Absolutely.
But if it's making you feel bad about yourself because everybody is face tuned to death and they're not real people, you're looking at a bunch of AI versions of people. Like, and if it makes you feel bad,
like
about
Madonna. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I think it's hilarious. I know we've talked about it before, but I think it's hilarious to look at a photo of her on Instagram because she looks like an 18-year-old. And we know that she's a 60-something and does not look like that. Why do you feel the need to present yourself quite that way?
Oh, you know who's the worst offender of this is Vera Wang. Have you seen Vera Wang's Instagram? The designer Vera Wang? She's in her 70s, I believe.
Now while you're talking, I'm going to
pull it up. I don't know if she's still doing it. This was like a big deal like about a year ago. But she filters and face tunes herself into a young 20-something. It is so preposterous.
Oh, why, yes. I do see what you mean.
Sad.
I put up one and I said Vera Wang real photo. And then they came up. Well, it's hard to see on here, but you can see like wrinkles, you can see bags, you can see little discoloration in her skin, probably hyperpigmentation. But here's the thing. Do I think she looks bad?
No. She looks great. She's in her 70s, I think.
I think she looks fabulous. So why then? But again,
please do not have me out in these internet streets when I am 70 years old, face tuning myself into a 32-year-old woman. Please let me just be an older person and okay with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I going to be okay with that? I have to be okay with that.
But society has told us from when we were really small, that's not okay. Right. It has been drummed into our head with every image we've seen on television and film.
Well, we have to change the paradigm.
On all of the social media, going all the way back to MySpace.
I can't believe Madonna got her butt did. I cannot believe Madonna did her butt because, first of all, it doesn't look good. What's wrong with just having a regular skinny butt? It's okay. I mean, I have no butt, and I'm telling you right now. But I'm not going out though.
Not anymore.
I'm not going out to like put something up in my butt so I could pretend I got a butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did. However, I did like 20 years ago, I would get like those jeans that had little pads in the butt. So I kind of had like a little, or like the little panties, just a little bit of a butt. Give me something.
Aww.
But I mean, I'm not going to go and get a butt a Brazilian butt lift. And have you seen Madonna's butt on her Instagram? She put that picture of her, just her butt and her legs. It's not It's not proportional to her legs. Her legs are this thin, like little toothpicks, and then she's got this big old bubbas. Girl.
Yeah. Was it Nelly, I think, that commented on it and said something should
it was
be covered
50 Cent.
or something?
50 Cent.
Somebody,
50
somebody.
Cent.
I'm like, I don't disagree. Now, however,
but I don't want to body shame. But I'm not trying to body shame. But I just feel bad.
Yeah, I just because unfortunately, it being Madonna, it comes off a little desperate. Yeah. And people have been saying that about Madonna since she put out the sex book. That it just seems a little desperate, and I don't think there's anything wrong with embracing your body and all of that. It's not the way I would choose to do something like that. I'm not judging it per se, but I can see where people are saying this doesn't feel appropriate. It doesn't. It just seems desperate. It just seems a little pathetic. I mean, it makes me a little.
It
sad
makes me sad. That's what it does. It makes me sad.
I really thought she would be the one, because she was the one that gave no F's about anything. I thought she would be the one to age relatively gracefully. Not saying that she wouldn't get
like a Helen Mirren. Like just allow yourself to be a beautiful older person.
Yeah. So it's sad, but I mean, it's Madonna. She'll keep pushing that envelope until she can't.
Yes, and Vera Wang, stop! You don't need to do it.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.